rights by the Australian government. And so before I talk about the situation at hand, I want to encourage you all to look after each other and to take care of each other, and don't burn yourself out, because the struggle is long and we will eventually win. But you must look after yourselves and know the movement is bigger than just your own exhaustion in trying to campaign against this. I don't know if anyone just saw the most recent news, but I thought I'd read it out to you, because apparently Immigration Minister Peter Dutton has criticised the continued coverage of a pregnant refugee, describing reporting of her case as unhelpful. Apparently, Peter Dutton believes, and I quote, "I don't think it is helpful for us to continue to talk about what is a very private matter, a matter of grave personal importance, a decision that should be made and a discussion that should be had between a patient and a doctor." Well, I can tell you, Peter Dutton, I don't think your actions are very helpful. You are a vile individual and you have blood on your hands, and we will make you pay. The absolute disgusting, I can't even think of the right word to call this man, that thinks that the biggest problem about this situation is the fact that people are having to talk publicly about a woman who is not having access to decide on safe reproductive rights choices for herself, is what is unhelpful in this situation. The fact that we are locking up women and men and children in detention centres who have done nothing wrong, have committed no crime, is what is unhelpful about this situation. And I can tell Peter Dutton now that in the Greens calls for someone to be an independent advocate for this woman, we will continue to advocate for that. We will also continue to advocate and push for an end to the appalling human rights violations that are happening at the hands of the Australian government. And we will say as much as we need to, whatever we need to in this public media, to ensure that the community knows how disgusting and despicable Peter Dutton and his actions and his government are. But I feel like it's important to remember that while our complete disgust of Tony Abbott couldn't mean that I hated Prime Minister more than I hated him, and I used to say we wouldn't get a worse Prime Minister than John Howard, and then we got Tony Abbott, and I feel like I shouldn't say that anymore. I think that one of the things that is really clear is that Malcolm Turnbull, just down there in the seat of Wentworth, in allegedly